In this task, we'll create a new Access database and use application parts to create database objects. We'll begin on the Start screen, type Access, and then select Access 2013. Application parts are useful because they're not just made up of a single table, but contain a table alongside any necessary queries, forms and reports to support the topic that you've defined. Furthermore, if you add multiple application parts, they can often be connected together like a jigsaw to create an entire database. Application parts can only be used for desktop databases, and so to start off with, we'll select Blank Desktop Database. We're creating a database to contain users and tasks for these users, and so I'll select File Name, type Users and Tasks, and select Create. We're going to create objects using application parts. These are useful because they create groups of related objects. I can select the Create tab and from here select application parts. Initially, we need to create objects that support users in the database, and so I'll select Users. Access creates a new table in your new database. This has to be closed before we continue, and so I'll select Yes. This database contains VBA macros, which we want to enable, and so I'll select Enable Content. We can now see that this application part has a table and two forms. We're now going to add objects for tasks and connect tasks to the users, and so I'll select the Create tab and select Application Parts again. This time we'll select Tasks. The user data in your database will relate to the tasks, and you need to create a relationship. Each task is assigned to a single user, but each user can have many tasks. So I'll select one user to many tasks. Rather than entering the user's ID to find their tasks, you'd prefer to choose from a list of existing users using their name. This will create a lookup to display usernames. In Field from Users, select Full Name. We will sort this lookup alphabetically. In Sort This Field, select Sort Ascending. The table will actually store the user's ID, but you have decided to display the user's name. Therefore, it would make more sense to display User for the lookup column. I'll select what name would you like for your lookup column and type User. You could allow multiple values. You need to decide whether it would be possible to have two users with the same name. The problem with this is that it would be difficult to decide which is the correct user if there is a duplicate. Perhaps a duplicate user could have a middle initial always displayed. If this still doesn't work, you could use the user's login as a lookup field. If I select Create, select Database Tools and select Relationships, you can see that Access has created a relationship between the tables. Relationships themselves will be discussed later in this module. Now you can have a try creating a database and using application parts.